This is Kadal Namutham, Chennai, India. Today we are going to read a data sheet of power MOSFET. So the MOSFET device name is IRF630. So first let us see the product summary. Voltage between drain to source is 200 volt. The resistance between drain and source when the device is on is 0.4 ohms. It is a single device. So this is the package type, and then the package name is TO220AB, and then these are the pin names: gate, drain and source, and this is the electrical symbol. Kindly note there is a reverse diode, and this is the order information. This is absolute maximum ratings. Under no condition this can be exceeded, else the device may fail. The drain to source voltage is 200 volt. Gate to source voltage is plus minus 20 volt. Continuous drain current is 9 ampere at 25 degree centigrade when the gate to source voltage is at 10 volt. When the temperature of the junction increases to 100 degree centigrade, the current rating comes down. So for all practical purposes, it is better to assume that the current rating is only 5.7 amperes. So this is a safe way of using the MOSFET instead of considering 9 amperes. So this is a pulsed drain current, that is of 36 ampere. It's a single pulse. And then you have to repetitive rating, pulse width limited by maximum junction temperature. See figure 11. If you want more details, go to the figure 11. Then let us see what is the thermal resistance rating. This rating is required to calculate the heat sink for the device. For such small ratings, we can choose by our practical experiences. If the heat sink is heating up, then we can go for a higher size. It is possible of trial and error method at lower rating. But if you are using a device of IGBT, say at 100 ampere, 200 ampere, it is better to do detailed heat sink calculations. So I will teach you how to do the heat sink calculation in some other video. So the parameter required to calculate is maximum junction to case temperature is 1.7 degree per watts. Then now we are giving the general specification of the MOSFET at 25 degree centigrade. This is, you should be very careful, that is we are not going to operate device at 25 degree centigrade as far as Indian conditions are concerned. It will be always near 45 or 50 degree centigrade. So at 25 degree centigrade, drain to source voltage is 200. So when the temperature increases, the voltage may come down. Gate to source threshold voltage. You see the voltage required to make the drain to source on is 4 volt maximum and 2 volt minimum. So it is very much possible to operate the MOSFET using a 5 volt microcontroller, but the operation may not be stable with 3.3 volt microcontroller, but you can try it, but no typical value is given here. And then rise time is 28 nanoseconds. So once the pulse is applied to the gate, within 28 nanoseconds that the gate to source will be switched on. Turn off delay is 39 nanoseconds, that is after removing the pulse to the gate, the device will take 39 nanoseconds to turn it off. Turn on delay is 9.4 nanoseconds. So turn on is faster than turn off. It is because we can charge various capacitors so fast so that it can turn on faster. While turning off, we have to discharge the capacitor, so it takes a little bit longer time. And this is the details of the body diode. It was 9 amperes, maybe at 20 degree centigrade. It's not given clearly. body diode voltage, when the diode is conducting, there will be 2 volt voltage drop across the diode, and then it has a reverse recovery of 340 nanosecond. Mostly you may remember that what is reverse recovery time in the previous video. Now let us see some of the important graphs. This is gate to source voltage versus drain current. 20 microsecond pulse width given at VDS of 50 voltage degrees at when the junction is at 150 degree centigrade. This is the device. Okay, this is 25 degree rating and this is a 50 degree centigrade rating. And then another important graph is this one. This is to understand the behavior of MOSFET. The MOSFET drain to source resistance will increase with increasing temperature. So if you increase the current, the resistance will increase. So power dissipation, that is within the MOSFET, that is I square R will increase, because I is increasing, I square R will increase, R is also increasing. So it may result in a runaway condition. So we should try to operate the MOSFET in a stable condition where temperature will be stabilized at a fully total condition. So this is another important, the safe operating area. This is the safe operating area and this is non-safe operating area. So depending upon the pulse width, we can check what is the current. If you assume we are going for a 10 microsecond pulse at 100 volt, you can draw current up to 30 to 40 amperes for a 10 microsecond duration. So this is the meaning of the safe operating area curve. So now there are test circuits are coming. If you want to test your device, you can always test it, but generally not required. It is mostly for a communication interest. This is the end of this video. Kindly subscribe so that you can view more videos on this one. Next video we will analyze the datasheet of IGBT. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel.